I'm Craig Carter from Detroit, Michigan. I'm a public health major.
So, given the identity definition, what do you identify yourself first as, student or athlete?
Athlete.
So, how do you think others identify you on college campuses?
How others identify me on college campuses, because of my size and stature off rip, and as an African American, especially at Mercyhurst or most other, predominantly white colleges, they're going to see me as an athlete.
Do you think other people's opinions has any influence on how you personally identify yourself?
No, because of course people see me and they have these already preconceived notions in their minds about who I should be or what I should be doing or how I should speak or act. And they will voice those opinions. And sometimes, yeah, it can work on my own self-identity. But being who I am, I'm able to be self-aware and to know what I need to be to take myself where I want to go in life. So people see I'm sure a lot of people see me, they think, oh, he may be scary looking, or he's from such and such, or he look like he should be doing this. But I don't have to conform to those, that way of thinking. I'm secure enough for myself to be able to be who I want to be and do what I know is best for me and my life and my family.
What stereotypes would people normally have of you if they saw you on campus today?
Okay, so initially when people see me, they can bring up a whole lot of stereotypes because I'm sure I fit a few of them because I'm 6'3", 240, 50-pound black male. So automatically going to assume, oh, he probably plays football. That's why he's here. And just media and movies and music, and you can already pull from all of these outlets to, have all of these stereotypes in your mind. I'm sure a lot of stereotypes that come up about me is I can't be an intellectual. I can't be somebody that can pick up music and listen to all types of different music besides just rap and hip hop. That I can't be smart. A lot of my teachers, they'll see me come in the room and I'm going to answer questions in class because that's just who I am. And they hear me speak or things like that. I can tell when they hear after they hear me speak and I say what I say, they're surprised. They're like, wow, I didn't expect that from him, and things like that. And I get used to it, so I understand. But it's kind of a shame that our society paints this picture of men that can go on to be great things and be such amazing people, and they try to paint us as some type of dumb, only can perform on the athletic playing field, and which is completely inaccurate.
Do you feel as though you're treated differently in the classroom because you're an athlete?
My classroom experience has been different than I'm sure non-athletic students, because as an athlete, we do have so many more responsibilities than non-athletes. But apart from the however many hours we have to spend in class, I play football, so at least 4 to 5 hours a day just focusing on football. Then I have to get out and do homework and study, eat, and then get the right amount of rest so that I can prepare to do the same thing all over again the next day. And there have been professors that have been more lenient and tried to help me along the way while I've been here, but there has also been professors that didn't really care.
Do you think this affects your performance in the classroom?
Being a student athlete definitely impacts my performance in the classroom because, as I said before, the time constraints of being an athlete doesn't allow me to spend as much time always as I would like to on trying to get an A or get all my homework done to the best of my ability or put as much time as I would like to towards getting an A on the test. And it also, being a student athlete and provides me with a network of friends that I would also like to spend time with, also trying to balance just being a human being. So being who I am, I feel like I've done a decent job in being able to do my best in the classroom. I've had my slip-ups, but bounce back. But I've also learned lessons like that, being able to bounce back once you fall, get right back up from being an athlete. So it's a lot of things that can go into that, a lot of factors, but it would definitely be easier to be a top-notch student if I wasn't an athlete.
First question, we asked them how did they personally identify themselves, either as students or athletes. Most identified as athletes, either simply because of their race, physical appearance, or by how much time they dedicated to their sport. They personally also claimed an identity based off of how other people viewed them on campus.
The question we asked was, does other people's opinions usually have an effect on how you personally identify yourself? And we found out that many people are affected by this, either in a negative or positive way. Some people in their lives may use this as motivation, whereas some others may take it a different way, as negatively. However, it ultimately depends on the person because some are more self-confident in others about themselves rather than those who aren't.
Question we asked the guys how do their professors treat them differently in the classroom. They all said that athletes get a special treatment, but no, honestly, it depends on the professor because some professors will give you the benefit of doubt, but others won't. I know Brandon May specifically said that how African Americans can be only viewed as athletes. So the stereotype is that they're only here strictly for school. So when it comes from getting extra time on homework, assignments, papers, etc., they don't get a benefit of doubt and they don't get any breaks.
Craig's experiences in the classroom with his teacher is an interesting situation because it relates to how this may impact the lives and motivation of young African American men, and how them as students are trying to surpass the identity of just being an athlete, but moving toward to gaining an identity as a top student. I think this is a stagnant process towards racial ideology because it reaffirms racial thought processes as we know it today.
This is our video. I'm Justin.
And I'm Paige.
And we JP Productions.
We out.